You're a tradie, you're in the car, you get some petrol. Do you want to keep the receipt? I think not. How many times are you fed up of opening up the car, opening up your wallet and finding a mass of receipts and not knowing what to do? Hi, I'm Andrew Jeffers and this is the 2-Minute Accountant. Well, I'm here to tell you there's an easier way, and I'm going to go through not only this tip but a whole bunch of other top tips for tradies just like you. Tip number 1, guess what? Receipts. Did I say receipts? Receipts, yes. If you don't keep receipts, you cannot get a tax deduction. You'll get an audit. So what can you do? A couple of things. If you get zeros, your accounting package, you can take a picture of the receipt and throw it away. Don't have to worry about it. You can get another product, which we use extensively, called HubDoc, and that gives you another opportunity to take a picture. It also goes and gets all your bank statements for you automatically. Another product, Receipt Bank. But I'm telling you, even if you just pile them all up and stick them in a bag and shove them in an envelope and send it off to Receipt Bank, you need to keep your receipts. Having your credit card statement is not sufficient. Having your bank statement is not sufficient. Or your credit card. Receipts. Got to keep receipts. Tip number 2, the faster you get somebody an invoice, the faster you get paid. How would life be? Imagine this. You turn up on the job, you do the job there and then, you give the person an invoice, either electronically or you have a little printer in the car, which I don't recommend. You give them an invoice, you take your iPhone, you get the credit card, you swipe it straight away and you put paid on the invoice. How would life look then? Would life look better than going home and starting to type up the invoice or forgetting to do it because the kids are screaming or you're too exhausted because you've been on the tools all day? Tip number 2, the faster you get the invoice, the faster you'll get paid. Tip number 3, don't forget what you're wearing or what you need to wear to do your job. So we have a client of ours, he's a roofer. He needs a hat, he needs sunnies. He actually might even need some earplugs. He needs some sunscreen. So make sure, again, you keep the receipts, but you understand you can deduct safety equipment and you can just deduct uniforms. Here's a trick though. If you are a tradie and you're running the business and you have a few staff, you must get your uniforms put on the Australian website so that you can claim a deduction. Okay, so it needs to be registered with the appropriate regulatory body so that you can actually get a deduction for that uniform. Insurance, I can't tell you enough. You know, you might fall off, or you might have one of your staff members fall off a roof or a plumbing job or a digger smashed into them. If you don't have the right insurance, you're going to get done. Now, it's not even about that. We've got another client of ours who car got smashed. Now, he's a plumber. How can you get back onto the tools when the car has been put there and put into jeopardy and then you can't pull stuff out and go and get another car the next day? So make sure you've got adequate insurances. Now, just picture this. The person who smashed into him didn't have any insurance. So how can he sue? How can he sue? He can get his car fixed, but how does he sue to say that he hasn't been able to work for the last 6 weeks? Make sure your insurance is up to date. Tip number 4. Are they a contractor? Are they an employee? Tip number 5. Make sure you understand this 100%. If somebody gives you an invoice just because it's got an ABN number on it does not mean that you don't have to hold their tax back. How would this be? Somebody's worked for you. 6 months later, you get a phone call from their accountant asking you, where's my client's super? Your answer? I don't have to pay his super. He was a subcontractor. He gave me an invoice. Well, that is wrong. The fact that somebody gives you an invoice does not automatically make them a subcontractor. It does not automatically mean you don't have to pay their super, and it does not automatically mean that you don't have to withhold their tax. So don't accept people on face value. Go and get the proper advice. You'll end up in hot water, you'll end up losing your business, and you'll end up losing your house. It's not worth it. Don't risk it. Make sure you understand the difference between a contractor and an employee. Top tip number 6. The reason why most tradies fail is paperwork. I'm sure you know how to reline a pipe. I'm sure you know how to hook up a fan, and I'm sure you know how to fix a tap. But if you don't keep your paperwork together and you rely on an external accountant to do it for you, you could end up down the tubes. So don't rely on other people. Did you know that trades people are the highest number of people who go insolvent every single year? Did you also know they're the highest number of non-compliance with the tax department? So with the new laws coming in, which means that you can get your name put on the Credit Reference Association as a bad payer, just because you're no good at your paperwork now means that you've affected your business, your family, and your ability to borrow in the future. So get good at paperwork or hire somebody who's good at paperwork and avoid the pitfalls. My last top tip, have a job description and have an employment contract. Do you know how many of our tradie clients have put on somebody and then they don't turn up on time? They leave early, they spend time on the phone all day, they catch them out at the pub at lunch. This is your business. This is your livelihood. This is how your family survives. Don't leave it without having proper documentation. Make sure that everybody does their job properly. They know what their jobs are. They know what their responsibility is. I don't care if you've got 15 people or you've got one person. There needs to be a clear job description about what they do and how they do it. Because the worst thing is, if it's just you and someone else, you're there today, every single day with each other. Blurred lines get between employer, employee, friend and mate, and you give people some opportunities. So make sure you've got it in writing. 100% get it documented. So if any of these 7 points ring true to you, jump on our website and have a look. We are specially designed to help out tradies. Or find yourself a good accountant or talk to your accountant about these things, about how you can make your business more profitable, more efficient, and take away some of your headaches.